I'm at a loss as to what you're trying to achieve.
That's
On the one hand, you talk about the free speech of the faculty members in trying to develop and present a petition seeking the government of the institution and perhaps of the state, since it's a state institution, to take an action or to not take an action. That's part of it, and that's protected, as I understand it, under the First Amendment, which is right next to that Second Amendment, of which you are being protected. And so that's one of my concerns. You don't want the protest, and you feel somehow or another we should take steps to prevent that from happening. And then on the other hand, you want to make sure that these students somehow or another are not secured as much as possible by their teachers and others from activities which could lead to deportation. Now, so I'm trying to understand, if you would, on the first one, are you trying to prevent people who support the foreign students or the undocumented students? Are you trying to prevent them from continuing to support them while they're in a governmental institution? And then two, are you trying to make sure that these students don't speak out themselves and just go and become like church mouses, just be quiet and stay in their classes and stay in their places, and not involve themselves in the full lives of the schools which they attend? What are you trying to do?
Well, Mr. Walker, you are my role model. I've mentioned more than once, you're the master.
I don't know, but thank you.
And
but don't jab me.
well, no. In all honesty, I've listened to you. This is my second term with you, and you're the master. Very rarely does anyone ever defeat you in a debate. So for me to try to do that but I'll just be honest with you as you are with me. First of all, I take issue with a professor, a group of professors that encourage illegal activity. They can say what they want because they're going to have no penalty, but the very students that they incite to do certain things run the risk of being deported the minute they're known on campus, because they're out in the open holding up signs. Even the quiet little church mouse can get a degree if they'll just eat their cheese quietly and go about their daily life. But when a faculty member ramps up the rhetoric and encourages students, which I don't know, that I haven't seen the names, but of those names listed in the newspaper or on that petition, a very savvy or even a dumb ICE agent can just buy a copy of the newspaper or look at the petition and say, I want to see all of these students and I want to interview them. I'm just saying, if you're going to go as far to present an opportunity to turn a great campus, any number of our campuses, into sanctuary status, you've got to live with the consequences of what you may be doing to students that simply are in fear because of what's happened since this petition surfaced.
Thank you for your compliment. I think though that you still didn't answer my question. But I mean, you did the best you could, and I'll take what you did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Representative Vaught, you're recognized for a quick question.